Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, another video. And the first thing I'm going to say is, if you haven't seen this movie, go see the movie. Go see the movie, because we want to talk about it and we want you in the discussion. We want you to talk. Now, this is a video here from Chipmunk Jones. And he'll explain everything about what he is, his background, everything. And he's going to explain to you what I already knew. Okay? This movie, Zack Snyder, came from an independent film direction. Okay? And Zack really has a lot of knowledge about film. That's all I got to say about that. So I'm going to let Chipmunk Jones explain himself. Go look for him on YouTube, Chipmunk Jones. He says, Defending Batman v Superman review, minimum spoilers with Chipmunk Jones. Trust me on this. You need to hear this dude, okay? And he cites movies. He cites movies which Zack Snyder is incorporating in this film. I am going to say this again. Whether you disagree or you agree, this is a fact. And the fact is this. You cannot only sit in a movie theater, turn off your brain, and let the movie tell you how to feel and what to do. We've been in a culture where people sit in front of the TV or they sit in front of a computer and they absorb a lot of information that tells them what to do and where to go. Alright? The internet is such that people still have a sheep mentality. People tell them what is a good song to play and what to listen to. And people go with the flow. They don't think for themselves. And I'm telling you, Zack Snyder, he's trying to get you guys to wake up and think for yourselves. So anyway, go see this movie. Even if it grates against your last nerves, even if you don't like what you see, go see it. Because this movie is important for what happens next in your life. It's that important. Now, I'll give you two suggestions on your attitude when you go to see this movie. You're going in with an open mind. And people can put different scores on certain things, but certain things are priceless. Go in with an open mind thinking like this. What if these people actually existed in the world I exist in? You can't go in that movie thinking you're going to be carried along in a beautiful fairy tale story and you're in this fantasy world. It's not going to work for you. You're going to have to face reality. What if these characters were in the world today, in my world? This is a movie that's not just playing out on the screen. You're going to find a lot of things that feel like reality. Things don't work like a fairy tale story. Things don't work out perfectly. This movie is more reflective of life and the reality we're in than it is of its own reality. And then your heroes are going to do things which are going to make you say, they don't do those things. Heroes don't do those things. You're going to have those moments. Keep on following the story. See what's happening. Because sometimes what perception is not reality. So when you learn to use your brain cells and analyze things, at the end of this movie, you're going to feel maybe very good, very bad, or you don't know how to feel. Don't worry about it. You might feel a little uncomfortable. You may be trying to sit down and process what you just saw. That's good. It means you're using your brain. It means you're thinking. It means certain things challenge your perception of what things are supposed to be. That's what a movie's supposed to do for you. It's supposed to make you question certain things and make you think and develop and mature as an individual. So, we're going to get to the discussion of this movie. I'm going to give this movie till mid next week. And then we're going to go seriously into the issues in this movie. This movie covers all kinds of things. But I want to prep you guys first. I want to give you the chance to go see the movie. I want to give you the chance to read all these other educational things that the movie was actually talking about. I want you to know what the movie was talking about. I don't want to know how the editing was, whether these frames were good, if the storyline was well. That has nothing to do with the movie. If you didn't get the movie, you'll be focusing on all those things. What was the movie talking about? If you don't know what it was talking about, you're going to focus on those things. If you have a short attention span, you're going to focus on those things. If your expectation was one thing and it turned out to be another and you disengage, you're going to be focusing on those things. Because you totally missed the boat. But we're going to get into what this movie was about. We're not going to get into all those superficial, circumstantial things. No, this movie has something in it that's very important for you and for me. And we're going to get to that. But first, you got to go watch the movie. Those of you who watched the movie already, and you can engage in spoiler discussions, engage in them. Go online and engage in every single spoiler discussion. But don't fight people on how they think about the movie anymore. Start to mention the issues that were in the movie. Start to ask people, what was the main point of the movie in your opinion? What made that movie bad for you of substance? Do you know what the movie was about? Start engaging in discussion about the substance of the movie. And let us stop being distracted by other things. You guys have a great one.